So the next Pokemon of Ruin is here, and it's going to be Chien-Pao. We went over a solo for it, but I'm going to go over a couple of options if you have pretty much every Pokemon available to you, and you're not limited to just the base game. You can go on the DLC, or you can bring Pokemon in from home. So it's right here. It's Ice-type 5-star. You probably already know that, but let's get straight into it. So these two Pokemon, Magearna for solo, and Galarian Zapdos for like an offensive group option. I will show you two raids. I will show you both. So Magearna, first of all, Steel-type Terra, held item Shell Bell to restore health the more damage we deal. Max EVs in HP and special attack. The modest nature, max IVs in everything except attack. The ability Soul Heart, because you do get nullified a couple of times, and Haze is used a few times as well. So that just passively gets your special attack up or raid anyway if the AI are going down, and it doesn't take away time. So the main two moves you want here are going to be Flash Cannon. You can just use Flash Cannon if you want, but also Steel Beam. We're going to use Flash Cannon or raid, and then when there's an opportunity to use Steel Beam to finish, do it, because it does more damage than Flash Cannon, a lot more damage. But it does recoil, so only use it as the last hit. And then all you need is them two moves. So we're going to get straight into it here. So challenge alone, let's go. Okay, so we do have a Pokemon that will waste a little bit of time with animations and Seed Sower and getting healed. So that's a little bit annoying, but at least it'll go down a few times because it's a grass type and get our stats up. So first, we're just going to be using Flash Cannon. We do have a 10% chance to drop special defense, but we don't really need it. The haze happens after you first hit. You know, it's gonna use a lot of hazes. Like I think I counted 3 hazes. One at the start, one in the middle, one at the end. There might be another, and I think I counted 1 or 2 nullifies. But we're not going to be able to do much until we actually get our Terrestrialize anyway, so just Flash Cannons for now. We do get our defense shot, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter because we'll go back to full health after every attack once we Terrestrialize. Okay, Soul Heart, someone went down. That's perfect. The more people go down, the better. Chien-Pao is paralyzed. That's not perfect. That's actually pretty bad. The more we want Chien-Pao to be attacking as much as possible, right? Okay, so that was our third attack. Now we can Terrestrialize and just carry on using our attack. I think only one ally went down, which is unfortunate. If you get 3 weak allies that are weak to dark types and ice types, then you're in for a treat here, because your special attack will just go through the roof all raid. But here's the Flash Cannon. I think everyone knows how good Magearna is. It's just the fact of, do you have one, because it's a tough Pokemon to get your hands on. Oh, nice. Special defense drop. There's the Nullify. Is there going to be a haze that follows it? It's paralyzed, it can't move. Maybe that was the haze. I guess we'll never know. Oh, no, that's the haze. So the haze there, it's going to eliminate the special defense drop that we just got on it, but it doesn't matter, we're just going to keep attacking. Ice Shard, interesting. That's probably going to do next to nothing. And then we'll just Flash Cannon and break that shield. So there's the next Flash Cannon, and boom. Now, if you can, don't let it get towards the end and use that last haze, because it just means one more attack. There's the shield broken. Okay. Is it going to get rid of that paralyzed? I really don't like it being paralyzed. Let's see how much damage we do, though. Okay, so not much. Yeah, oh, we got another special defense shot. Remove negative effects. Yep, never mind. Forget I said anything. Okay, so we'll go with one more Flash Cannon, and then we'll use that move. Because it's been paralyzed all raid, that's slowed down the progress of the raid considerably, because it's not been able to actually attack our allies, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should have used the Steel Beam that turn. Oh well. But you'll have around, if it's not paralyzed all raid, you will have around half of the time remaining, if not more, every single time, with all the boosts that you get. And it goes down, and that's probably going to be the best solo other than Medicham, like one for the DLC Pokemon if you want to bring him in. But yeah, Medicham does great. You get a tiny bit more time with Magearna. So if you're going to be mass doing these and you have a Magearna, you might as well use it. And now going into the Galarian Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos, Fighting type Terra. and the held item Shell Bell to restore health the more damage we deal. Max EVs in HP and attack, the Adamant Nature, max IVs in everything except special attack, and the ability Defiant. If we get our stats lowered, then our attack goes up by 2 stages. So if Crunch lowers our defense, then that helps, even though there's a lot of hazes and nullifies in the raid. And then we're just going to spam Thunderous Kick all raid. You don't need anything else. This is going to be an online offensive build, because most people are probably going to be using Drain Punch, which means most people are going to be physical attackers. So, with that in mind, Thunderous Kick lowers the defense of our target every single turn without fail. So it'll just speed up the raid by loads. It's going to be incredible. So I'm going to reset and get another raid, and we'll be back when we've got one. Okay, so we found one. We're going to let anyone join, and then we're just going to get people in. Now, something to keep in mind here, Chien-Pao is an ice type, so if you get hit with Ruination, you will take a lot of damage and most likely go down once in the actual raid because you're part flying. But if you go down once, it's no big deal because I doubt anyone else is going to go down. And then when you come back, you can Terastallize into your fighting type and you won't be weak to ice anymore. But we have a Ceruledge, an Emboar, and an Arceus. Let's go. So ideally, you don't want to get hit with the Ruination here. We actually did get targeted with a Ruination, but we avoided it. I think it's a 90% accuracy. Okay, there we go. Get the defense drop. A lot of damage got done there. And what will happen is Haze will keep getting activated, but on average, I would say the Chien-Pao will probably be on -1 or -2. Pretty much all raid because of you, and if there's 3 other physical attackers, that raid will get done, I'd say, like twice as quick. So you just want to keep up with it. Okay, we are faster as well, so we get a guaranteed 2 hits as long as we don't get hit with Ruination. You probably go down on like this is on the second attack if you get Icicle Crash twice in a row. Yep, there it is. But you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't really matter if someone goes down once or twice. It's a 5-star raid, and everyone's just doing so much damage that it's just, you know, it's just one of them. Okay, some timer going down, and we lost 5 seconds. We lost some timer. We get nullified, but it's fine. We are back now. Looks like it's burnt. So we get one more attack, and then we have to Terastallize. Ooh, we get hit with an Ice Shard. At least it wasn't Icicle Crash, so that shouldn't do too much. Okay, so we use the Thunderous Kick. Ice Shard will normally do about half to you. But even if you get hit with another Icicle Crash, it won't take you out, and then you just Terastallize on the turn after, and you will get like loads of your health back. So the shield is broke. So as soon as you get the chance, Terastallize. Now this is like a glass cannon, but okay, the raid's just gone. Someone took down the raid. There was multiple attacks. Everyone's Terastallizing. Everyone's taking down the raid. Now we have half the time remaining. Raid's being a bit glitchy now, but we have taken it down. There it is. And you helped speed up that raid, even though it's at half the time. Realistically, the time it took to do that raid is more like, I want to say, maybe like 60 to 65%, because it goes down the chunk when you go down. But you're going to be able to speed up that raid by a lot. If you don't like the glass cannon approach and you just want to go online but not go down at all and just chip in with your damage, Archaladon is great. Stamina, body press, you get infinite. You basically get infinite defense boost, and you use body press over and over again. Terastallize, you do tons of damage. That in solo just missed out to Medicham. Medicham's a tiny bit faster, but if you want to use that online, you can do. But there's plenty of options here to do an insane amount of damage and just do loads like online. Let me know what you're using online or solo or support or whatever you may be using. Hopefully you found this video helpful. I'm going to be doing multiple streams of this over the course that is on, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.